there are some stories that make you question reality. Some that crawl into your mind and refuse to leave. This is one of them. In the late 1940s, Soviet researchers conducted a secret experiment. One so twisted, it was erased from official records. 5 political prisoners were locked inside a sealed chamber. No windows, no escape. They were promised freedom if they could stay awake for 30 days. A powerful stimulant gas was pumped inside, keeping them conscious, but at a terrible cost. For the first few days, everything seemed normal. The subjects talked, whispered, even laughed. But then the change began. By day 5, paranoia set in. They stopped speaking to each other, instead whispering into the walls as if they were talking to something unseen. The scientists listened through microphones, but what they heard wasn't human. Day 9, one of the subjects began screaming. He ran the length of the chamber, his throat raw until his vocal cords snapped. The others didn't react. They just sat there, staring. Then silence. Not a single sound from inside. The scientists grew uneasy. They had expected chaos, but not this. Days passed. Still, no noise. On day 15, they opened the chamber. The sight inside defied reason. Pieces of flesh were missing, torn off with bare hands. The walls were smeared with something dark. And yet, they were still alive. The subjects turned to face the researchers, grinning through blood-stained teeth. Their voices were barely human as they whispered, "We must stay awake." The scientists tried to sedate them, but they fought with inhuman strength. One man tore through a guard's throat with his teeth before finally being subdued. Before the last subject was injected with a fatal dose, the scientist asked, "What are you?" The subject smiled, his eyes black pits of madness. "We are you. We are the madness that lives within you all." Then, silence. The experiment was shut down, the reports buried, the world moved on. But tell me, do you ever wonder what would happen if you never slept again? If you like this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories.